Well, hello everyone. This particular installment is not going to be gay specific, but of course, I'm sure that all of you have been hearing lately about what's been going on in the economy. I'm sure that all of us have heard about the $700 billion bailout of Wall Street that Congress passed recently. And I'm pissed about that, to be honest with you. I honestly feel that the American people did not deserve to pay for this because I feel that, granted, a lot of blame, there is a lot of blame to go around, but frankly, a lot of it should be placed at the feet of Wall Street because I honestly do believe that they had a lot to do with this and why we're in this mess that we're currently in. But I do understand that they've been getting pressure from the American people on a whole. There was some pressure from HUD to provide housing to people, to low-income people, and not just low-income people. I mean, housing was even becoming out of reach for teachers and police officers. So I do understand that they were under a lot of pressure to perform in that way. So there's enough blame to go around, but I really don't think that infusing $700 billion, which they're saying now that it could reach a trillion, was necessary. Especially since before now they argue that they couldn't afford universal single-payer health care, but all of a sudden we can find the money for a $700 billion bailout of Wall Street. I just don't buy it. But anyway, that's not why I'm here today. That's not what I'm talking about. But we all have a feeling of anxiety. The economy, people are struggling. People are wondering how they're going to fund their retirements, how are they going to finance their children's education. Some people are even wondering how they're going to find another job. Some people are out of jobs. I can't necessarily help with those things. But I just wanted to be here as a friend, to give my word of encouragement, of advice. I know that it's easy for me to say, right? Because I'm a single guy, I don't have children, I don't have a family to worry about or to be concerned about. But I would just encourage you that there are just 4 key things that I'd want everyone to really remember. First of all, you're not alone. Everybody's going through this. Everybody's feeling the pinch. I was reading in the Washington Post today where this very wealthy gentleman who owns a consulting firm, used to buy $500 cufflinks, but because of the economic woes, he's a little bit more concerned about his spending. So now he buys $250 cufflinks. Now, let's calm down here. Somebody has disposable income to buy $500 cufflinks, an accessory, a fashion accessory, for $500. Hey, everybody, I guess that's what makes this a great nation. I don't know. But the fact is, everybody's feeling the pinch, so you're not alone. Secondly, don't lose yourself. I also read some very disheartening reports, of people committing suicide, even taking the precious lives of their children, even shooting the dog and the cat. No, this is not the lyrics of a blues or country and western song. No, people are literally taking the lives of their pets, okay? Of their own lives and the lives of their children and even neighbors, because they lost their home to foreclosure, or they just fell into financial, woes and worries. But folks, don't lose yourself. Susie Orman, she says this all the time. Michelle Singletary, she writes a personal finance column for the Washington Post. She says this as well. Your car, your home, your clothing, those material things, the stuff, these are expressions of who you are, folks. It's not all of who you are. So when you lose them, you should not lose yourself. When you lose those things, you should not take your life and the life of other people, because it's not all who you are. So just know that. Be strong in knowing that. Okay? That loan officer, or not loan officer, but that representative who's calling your house all the time and bugging you about the credit card, bugging you about when you're going to pay your mortgage payment, don't let them let you feel like you're less than. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might have mismanaged your personal finances, but that does not mean that you're an awful person. And people need to recognize that. Don't lose yourself. Third, seek help. Seek help. You'd be surprised at how many mortgage um, lenders are willing to work with you, how many credit card people are willing to work with you, even with your student loans. You know, people will work with you when you fall in financial hard times. Call people. Don't wait until things get out of control to say, "Oh my God, what I'm going to do." And those people that you're committing suicide, sometimes that's what they do. They wait till things get out of control, when it's unmanageable. Don't do that to yourself. The minute that you see that you're going to have some kind of financial hardship, call and seek help. Google something, call somebody, and get some help. And finally, after all of that, bounce back. Don't revel and don't get into this woe is me syndrome. Oh my God, I lost my car. Oh my God, I lost my job. Oh my God, I lost my home. Get over it, especially if you have a child or children or a family depending on you. Get up, dust yourself off. You are all of that. You're worth it. Get up and keep going. You've got to. You've got to survive. You've got to keep going. So I just hope that I can provide a word of encouragement for everyone. I've been there. I'm a black man. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like being within $2 of losing your car or $2 of losing your home. I have been there. But you got to just stay focused. Learn from your mistakes, though. Don't make those same financial mistakes. You've got to learn from them. Make sure that your nest egg is in order. Make sure that your rainy day funds are in order. There are lessons that we can learn from this financial downturn, this economic downturn. I hope I was able to encourage you. Once again, this is Raj from Miami Gardens. Yeah, the economy is not so hot right now, but you still are. And just remember that. Thank you.